Hello guys and welcome to episode 2 of Hochi Plays Prison Architect. Now we're running through the campaign mode in this series. In the last episode we did chapter 1, Death Row, where we executed Edward for killing his wife and her lover. And now we're on to the next episode, Palermo. So, let's begin to see what we're going to do. Massive fires destroyed this prison's kitchen and canteen. If we don't find a way to feed the inmates quickly, we'll have a full-scale riot on our hands. Solve the food crisis, then rebuild the kitchen and canteen. Oh, let's crack on with that then. Crisis brewing in one of the other facilities. Someone started a fire in the prison's kitchen. Fire is put it out and stop any casualties and prevent more damage. Use the emergency services button in the toolbar to call the fire brigade. Get this fire under control before it burns the whole prison down. Right, so click down here. Get up the fire engines. Let's get both of them in. There they are. Well, guys, quick. Into the prison. Get these guys in this way. And get the other firefighters. Send them around to this one here. So yeah, if you build a really secure prison with a really secure entrance, loads of doors, and you do have a fire, it can make it a little bit hard to get people, firemen, into the prison. So, right click and hold all the firemen and move the firemen in and hold. Press H and we can manually fire the hoses. Put it fire out the top first and we'll work our way down. Instead of H, whoop. These guys here. Guys, put out the fire. Walk into the fire. Worst fireman ever. And these guys, release them. There's these guys down here. This fire spreading. Moving a little bit closer to the fire. Alright, let's get this under control quickly. So yeah, now they've added the random events. Fires will kick off in your prison. You may have to send in firemen like this to put things out. Before, fires didn't really start in the other alphas. I think they added it in Alpha 33 or 34. And before that, it wasn't really an issue. But now, when things are going well in your prison, random events will happen, like fires, or there's a virus. Ah, there we go. The fire is out. So you will have to send people in and make use of some of the tools they put in the game. My God, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Oh, he does not look in a good state. Oh, I want to be him. Christ on a crutch, it's Don Palermo. Of all the inmates, it just had to be our mob boss. A mob boss in your prison. Bad news for him is the budget cuts have meant we've had to sack all our permanent doctors. The good news is our infirmary is still usable. Hire a couple of doctors and they'll take care of Don Palermo while we sort out this mess. We need to get a couple of doctors in here. We need to clear up this mess. Use the bulldoze tool to demolish the ruined canteen and kitchen. Need to remove all the debris. Designated garbage zone adjacent to the road. Our workmen will dump the wreckage there for our garbage trucks to dispose of. Finally, you can send those firemen home now that they've done their job. Added more details on each of these objectives in your to-do list. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objectives and you'll see additional instructions. So that's our to-do list. So we send the fireman home. Now the fire is out. We need to hire a couple of doctors. And in the infirmary here. 4 doctors. Why not? Get loads of money, and we're making loads of money. Very well run prison this. Oh, and he's bleeding all the way around here. Someone will come and clean that up later, I hope. And we will foundations and then bulldoze this section and this section here. Hire more workmen to speed up demolition. As we have the money, we might as well. 40 workmen should be enough. Demolishing those buildings will take a while. You can pass the time more quickly by using the buttons under the clock. So again, if you click these, we speed up time. Get them to demolish this a little bit quicker. It's all good. Don't be waiting around while they're just clearing rubbish. How's Don Parlemore doing? He's not in a good state, is he? Doctor's just mincing around, not actually helping him. But that's what the doctors do. Yeah. Cells there, holding cells up here. There's more cells up here. There are no canteens accessible by this cell. Prisoners in the cell will have nowhere to eat. Yeah, it's because we just demolished the canteen. Oh, designated garbage zone. Pause the game, we don't want the danger level going too high. While we're clicking. So designated garbage, there we go. Got all the to-do list done. More information from the CEO. Good work. Let's check up on our casualty. Oh, I see. Getting visitors already. Must have been well liked in the prison. I think he's trying to say something. Which of you cock-sucking, faggot-banging, rat-piss motherfuckers did this? No one did this to you, Pappy. It was an accident. Shut your stinking mouths and listen good. Both of you. If I knew which one of you fucks started that fire, I'd snap your stinking neck. But my time is done. I'm gonna die in this fucking bed. A family business to run. Parlemore name is all we've got left. So do the honourable, dirty pieces of fucks. Capiche? You know what to do, Pops. Watch your fucking back. This isn't over, Nico. Oh, it's a little bit of rivalry in the family business already. Without food, these inmates will be tearing the walls down within a couple of days. We've got to secure the prison before we end up with a riot on our hands. This is a deployment screen. From here you can control the tactical deployment of all your guards. Deploy a spread of guards to all cell blocks and rooms. 10 guards to the stations around the prison. That should sufficiently show us strength for now. I also want to patrol around the inner courtyard while we'll be building the new facility. Anytime you show what to do, highlight objectives and you'll see additional instructions. Right, so click down here in the deployments tab. Click on the guards here, we can assign guards. We can stick a couple in each of the cell blocks. A couple in the holding cell. In this cell block. And one in the infirmary just to watch the Don. Although, we've got an armed guard watching him anyway. Give him some backup just in case. One outside as well. And 2 guards to patrol the inner courtyards. So, click on the guard patrols. You run these in sort of straight lines around. You run straight lines, and then this will be our patrol. And then when we click on it, we assign guards to it. So a couple of guards will run over there and start patrolling. We have a lot of work still to do. We need to turn our attention to replacing the kitchen and canteen. First, we need to rebuild the kitchen. We'll need to install several pieces of equipment and hire some chefs. Once that's done, build a new canteen. Once you have all that complete, the chefs will automatically start preparing meals for the entire prison. Not quite sure what to do. Oh, I said this already. Right, so we need a kitchen and a canteen. We're going to bang it back where the old one was. So materials... Oh, foundation, sorry. Building brick. Now what I tend to do is I'll build like one large kitchen and canteen. Put the kitchen in here. That way the chefs don't have to run around the prison to get food into the canteen. They can just walk through one door and be straight there. This needs a door, so we'll just slap a door there. We're going to put one up here. There, so they can come straight through here. And whoops. And we'll have another door. The door, there, the doors are gone. I'll have another door on this side. Line it up with this. So that prisoners from this cell can run straight through here, and prisoners from here can go straight through here. Put some paving stones down just to move people around a little bit quicker. Makes it look a little bit nicer as well. And they're waiting for that door to be open even though there's no walls. They're not as smart as these workmen, so we'll lock all these doors open for them. For now. Go, wait for them to get on with that. Speed up time a little bit. Then we'll oh, they will automatically demolish anything that's in the way. If you've got any trees, they'll build over the top. They'll just knock down the trees first. Right, so once that is done, we're going to run our kitchen down this sort of back wall down here. Section that is for kitchen. We're going to have a massive canteen, but there we've got loads of money. Not really too much of a problem. So kitchen and canteen. Designate that area for now. Oh, we might as well do the whole thing, haven't we? We could put the things in here if we want to later. And we're going to need a door up here so the chefs can go straight from the kitchen into the canteen. So I'll build the kitchen first. And we're going to have a cook line. We need 4 fridges, 4 cookers. 4 cookers down here like so. And just to make it look nice, I think we're going to put a wall down there. And then put 4 fridges on here. So the same thing again. Sinks on the back wall, have a pot washer on the back wall here. There's a bin in the kitchen, right? A bin in the kitchen. Chefs to throw the rubbish away in. We're going to put the bin, we'll put that down here by the door. Oops. All the way around, there we go. One by either door. Yeah, I don't like that one. Blocks. Well, it doesn't really block, but looks like it blocks, and I don't like that. I like to make it look like it works. Right, so we're going to draw power from... I've already got these power cables, so we'll use these to power up this. Run these down to here. And run this across here. They all look nice and symmetrical. And powering all of those. And we're also going to need water to these sinks, so we will run a pipe down here. And run water pipes, small water pipes underneath. Small water pipes are cheaper, so I try and use them. more than large ones, but they don't run water as far. If you wanted to, you couldn't do all of this with small pipes because the water wouldn't run that far. Use the big pipes and then branch off little pipes like they've done here and here. That's good. So kitchen's all good, and we'll start working on the canteen. We're going to need some serving tables. I think we'll put those on this back wall here. Lovely. Fit nicely, and then we'll put bins in between to fill up the spaces. And tables. So put one table there, a bench there, a gap, bench, table, bench, gap, bench, table, bench, gap, bench, table, bench, gap. Don't want a table there. Tables in, benches, make sure we've got that right. Let's have a little gap in between so the prisoners can get inside, and we'll double up on this. We're gonna have everyone in here trying to eat at the same time, so that should maybe be enough. We need a few more. Could extend it down here, I guess. Why not? Benches. There we go. More than enough tables and chairs and benches. Improves the kitchen floor. Let's do that as well, why not? White tiles. Why is the power not getting through there? Decided not to build that for some reason. Don't know why they decided to do that, but these things happen now and again. I don't need to connect these up. They're not doing anything at the minute, so when they put the power into that block there, it should power the rest of this. It should power all the fridges and the cookers, and it should be all good. Put water to the sinks, and there we go. Up and running. Oh, and then we need to hire some chefs. I have at least 8 cooks. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Nice round number. Go, so they're cooking. The your ones now. Would not believe what I've just been told. What's in there? Our guys were dumping some of the old foodstuffs. They discovered packs of narcotics and bottles of alcohol hidden in the crates. Suspected the Parlemo family of smuggling into the facility for some time now, but we've never been able to determine how. Some days it doesn't just rain, it pours. Don Victor Parlemo, boss of one of the East Coast's most feared mob families. Like his little suit. Parlemo has evaded the FBI for decades. Anthony Parlemo, the Don's eldest son and natural heir, ran the day-to-day operation. Nico Tamoretti wasn't a made man, but welcomed into the family business when he married the Don's only daughter, Vitalia. Sonny Parlemo, the Don's second son, runs the litter, temper like a pit bull and only half as smart. Their empire ran a narcotics trade from Maine to Florida. That wasn't until Anthony got caught in flagrant delictino. Ooh, that's Edward, that. That's Edward from the first chapter. Got dead by a jealous husband. Fortunately for the family, police at the scene found 12 kilos of uncut cocaine in Anthony's sports bag. And evidence led straight to the top. So they finally managed to take them down. Overnight, everything for the Parlemo family had built up crumbled to the ground. The FBI had everything they needed to ensure it all rot in jail. Which leaves Vitellia, the Don's daughter, the only living member of the family who isn't behind bars. We don't know much about her, other than was always kept outside the family business. Somebody on the outside must have been sending those drugs in. Some money's on the daughter. Could have quite a serious narcotics problem on our hands here, but we can't deal with that yet. Better get our kitchen and canteen up and running. Our chefs will work on preparing food for everyone. Should cool things down. But saying that the fire was clearly deliberate, and we don't want a repeat of that. Install a sprinkler system over the new kitchen and canteen and connect them to the water mains. Right. All prisoners have needs. Those needs directly impact how your prisoners behave. Right now everyone's starving hungry, and that's what all the shouting's been about. Food is one of the highest priority needs, and if you ignore it, it's your peril. Prisoner is just a few failed meals away from a wall-to-wall riot. You can monitor the needs of all your prisoners from the needs report. Normally accessed through the reports icon in the bottom right. This report shows the combined needs of all your prisoners. Red means a lot of prisoners are angry about this particular need not being met. As you'd expect, food is red for virtually everyone. These prisoners are also very bored. The prison is in a pretty shabby state, which is reflected in their environmental and clothing needs. Your decision, as resident prison architect, which needs you will try to attend to first. Installing television sets in their cells to keep them occupied, or hire some janitors to clean up the place. Or you can just ignore their prisoners' needs altogether and rely on force to keep your prison under control. I'll leave it up to you. Right, well, I think for the purposes of the demo, I think we're going to try and sort out some of these needs. If you hire a load of guards and just keep everybody suppressed, then that works just as well. But we'll show a few things off. We'll try and sort out their recreational needs. Their food needs are high. Nobody's in the kitchen. Right, they're going to be eating at 12 o'clock, but only for a couple of hours. Oh, sorry, I clicked on the... Click up here to get to your reports, and then if you click the regime needs, the regime, it'll tell you what their plan of what they're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to change this change it to 4 hours. That should give us enough time to feed everybody. That's like the food needs, and the recreational needs of your prisoners. We could install cells, radios and televisions in these cells, but they'll be quite expensive. So what we can do though, we will chuck a lot of janitors down, and they can run off and start cleaning up this place. And what we're going to do, I think, is send this out. We're going to section off this section here and put a standard door in here. I'm going to turn this into a common room so we can sort out prisoners' needs. Put them out all in one area. Like we can put TVs in this section rather than putting them in every single cell, which is a bit expensive. Oh no, we've done that wrong. We'll just create one big common room where they can sort out their recreational needs in there instead. And you can also put pool tables into the common rooms. Let's bang a few pool tables down. A little bit of play like that. Yeah, and I like to leave a little bit of space so it looks like they can actually play pool around here. Don't need to, you can put them up against the walls if you want, they'll still sit down and play. And we'll have a couple of tellies so they can watch telly while they're playing pool as well. And we'll put a bench. Bang a bench up there. We put a... yeah, we could put two in there. But there's somewhere to sit while they're waiting for a game. Do that. Should handle the rec needs. You can also add weights benches. We'll bang a couple of these down in the yard. So this will help with their exercise needs and their recreational needs when they get sent into the yard. What was the other thing? Add sprinklers. Sprinklers have been in the game for a while, but they didn't really have a use, as fires didn't really happen. But now with the random events in the game, fires are a lot more likely. So I haven't played this new alpha since I added this random events generator in. So I'm not sure how random they are and how often they happen, but may well be worth building sprinkler systems, especially in the kitchens where there's a lot of things that are likely to set on fire. Right, so let's plumb these in. Sorry if you can hear that background noise. My neighbours. I'm gonna put another one over there, so in the pipes there. Trying to remember where we told them to build them now. A little bit annoying you can't see anything else underneath when you're underground, but right, we're doing right. We're going to shut this door to the kitchen. A great idea to let the prisoners just wander in and out of the prison. Try and build a security. And we'll shut these as well. How we're doing on their needs. Oh, the food need has come down massively, so that's good. Recreation is still high, so they might start rioting over that soon. Clothing. Well, it's not asking us to start clothing yet, so we'll leave it for now. Oh, connect the kitchen, connect the springs up to the water supply. Speed them up a little bit. They are plumbing this stuff in, it just does take them a little bit of time. When they've done this, that should finish these for us. Oh, was that one not connected? Oh, we missed that one there. Come on, workmen. Work faster. Yeah, when the prisoners have a bit of free time, they'll be able to go into the common room and play pool and watch telly and... And they all run off. And no one went into the common room. Oh, there we got a few people in the common room. That should help with their rec needs. We've had an incident in the showers. There's a body. Actually, there's two bodies. Luckily for us, we've got cameras in there. You get a moment, click on the Polaroid in the showers, and we'll take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at what happened up here in the shower. I think I can guess what happened here. Let's see. Alone, perfect. You took your time. Cut the bullshit. I never did know what your whore sister of mine saw in you. This her idea? Off the old man? Is that what you think, you fat fuck? I didn't mean for him to get hurt. I love him like he's my own father. Sick of seeing his family brought down by your stupidity. Fire was meant for you. Oh. Consider this repaying the favor. Uh-oh. Don't come to Saint. We both know you plan to take me out one day. Yeah, you always were a smart guy, Nico. Look where it got you. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. Told you. Watch your back. That's quite grim. Have you met Frankie before? He's got quite a unique talent with his piano wire. Honestly, by the time he's finished, I think it was suicide. Yeah! Oof. Tommy down as well. Oh. Oh, three of them down. Oh, not good. That were the two bodies. I don't know what you want to happen. If you get too many people killed, then they end up sending you to prison, to your own prison. Fantastic. Looks like the Palmo family is running out of members. Every cloud, I guess. You bet the Palmos are selling those narcotics onto every con here. The guards are telling me they've seen a lot of prisoners showing signs of withdrawal since the fire. I want you to try to search every prison and every cell. Maybe find Palmo drugs all over the prison. Right, so you want me to hire more guards. Good idea. So a guard has to go around to every spot and search. There's a couple of ways you can do this. You can sort of click on the prisoners, search prisoner, and then they'll stop him and search him, although that will take forever. You can search his cell as well. I don't know where his cell is, but that will be assigned to search. You can search his cell block. Cell block, you can find it. Oh, this needs to be working. But also that will take a long, takes a little bit less time. Like we can search his cell block, you can do it from anything in the cell block as well. That's going to search this entire cell block. You can also click down here, shakedown. Order an immediate search of all the cells. This will take some time, will annoy the hell out of your inmates. If you click this, it will search everything in the prison. All the deliveries coming in, all the prisoners, all the cells, and... Oh, DO's calling. So we'll do that as the quickest way to do that, I think. On the positive, it's not as bad as it could have been, but there was definitely problems with drug and alcohol dependency. We need to help these men. It's the only way of curbing their activities and dealing with their symptoms. Without a drug treatment program in the infirmary, our doctors will administer a chemical substitute that will help alleviate the cravings in our addicts. The alcoholics, there isn't a chemical substitute, so I suggest we start group therapy sessions. We have to build a new common room to run those meetings. Oh, that's handy. That new program's got a reports in the bottom right of the screen, then programs. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight objectives, you'll see additional instructions. Right, so we already have a common room, which is good. And we need to add 8 chairs to this. Go, so we'll bang these down here. Every prisoner needs a chair to sit on while he's doing the group therapy. So bang them around there like that. And that will allow us to run a group therapy in there. Click on here, click on programs. These are the different kind of programs you can run. For now we'll just worry about pharmacological treatment and the behavioural therapy. No, alcoholics group therapy. Now it's got up no regime time slot. That's because, click on the regime, they have to be in work. So you can set them to work in different places, you can get them working in the kitchen and such. But they also do their programs at this time. So we will set work, set these, whoops. Set these to work, and we'll set a couple of those free times to work as well to make sure we get everyone we need in there. Oh, once we've done that, we need to click back on here and reschedule all the programs. Yeah, so we've got 6 in queue and 3 will be running. We're going to these therapy sessions. I don't know why there's 3 in queue. We've got 3 more spaces. I'm quite sure why they won't do it, but sure, eventually they'll work out that they can actually get there. Maybe they're in solitary or lockdown for having all these, Jesus, all of this contraband on them. That's a lot of contraband. So what are we waiting on? We're waiting to finish putting these chairs in. Because all the guards are busy searching the prisoners. Let's speed this up a little bit. Get this done. Go start curing inmates' drug addiction. Aha, we're done. Very good, we've made a real difference here and I think the prison is back under control. We're saying improve the prison further or we can move on to the next facility. I think we're going to move on. When we're moving to move on, click on the Polaroid in the infirmary. Right, so I think we're going to move on. See how you've shown admirable dedication in taking care of your prisoners' needs. Well done. Realize by now that the major remaining gripe is on prisoners is lack of clean clothing. This episode's running a bit long, so I think we're going to skip this. I'm going to take care of this need to run a laundry service and gradually provide all your inmates with clean clothing. Build the laundry and hire more janitors to start providing clean laundry to our inmates. Yeah, I think we'll skip that for this episode because he is running a little bit on the long side, so... Next time we will click on this Polaroid and move on to the next chapter. And if you've liked this video, then please click the thumbs up and comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. And I will catch you guys next time on Hochi Plays Prison Architect.